Hey guys, good evening. Welcome back to my kitchen. So, this evening I prepared chicken wings in two ways. I made curry chicken wings and I made some buffalo hot wings. And my vegetable today is cabbage, and I have some white rice right here. So I kept it really simple with that. And for this, not eat it with nothing, just by itself. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you want to see when I do make my video uploads, you guys. These are the meats. Look good, right? Tastes really delicious. And I try to keep it as simple as possible. So guys, I hope you enjoy. Let's get to it. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to my kitchen. So today I'm going to be making some curry chicken. Yes, ma'am. Yes. That's my baby. You're gonna be hearing her in this video because she's all over the place today. So I'm going to be making some curry chicken wings and some hot wings. I have a bowl of wings right here. I'm sorry, and I'm going to split it into two halves. One half I'm going to do curry chicken. The other half I'm going to turn into hot wings. And today's seasonings, I'm actually trying a new seasoning today, guys. I'm trying this seasoning called the Total seasoning. Apparently it has everything I possibly will need in terms of salt and pepper and everything. I'm just going to give it a try and see. I've never used this before, so I'm kind of nervous. I forgot to mention I'm also going to be making some cabbage. That's why I see this cabbage right here. So, to get back to the seasonings, I have the Total seasoning. Young lady. Onion powder. Some garlic powder. And this right here, you guys, is what's the most important to me for this dish, the curry that is. I use only Grace curry powder. And it has to be the hot curry powder for me. I'm very particular with it because the mild curry powder tastes different to me. It makes my chicken taste different, and I don't like it like that. I prefer using their hot curry powder. And I've tried other curries, and I have not liked them. So this is my go-to curry powder right here. So the Grace hot curry powder. And for the hot wings, I'm going to be using the Total seasoning, the onion powder, garlic powder. But I'm going to have ground paprika. Young girl, I'm trying to record. Some ground paprika, hot salt, and ground pepper. And over here I have scallion, thyme leaves. Yes, guys, I got my thyme leaves. Yes. I have an onion. I'm going to use half for the curry chicken, half for my cabbage. I have carrots that I'm going to use some of them for the curry and some for the cabbage. And I have a tomato right here. I'm not going to use the whole thing. I'm going to use only a half, and that's going to be in the cabbage. And you guys, I'm going to also use the Total seasoning in the cabbage. If I didn't mention that before, I probably did. I forgot already because Nia is so distracting right now. So yeah, I'm going to try to be quick because I do have her in my hand today. I don't know how I'm going to get this done. So you don't know. I'm going to make sure I say that one here really quick. So you bear with me. You guys, what I'm going to do, I forgot to mention, I'm going to go ahead and chop these up. And I'll be right back. I'm going to also separate the chicken so you can see everything that I'm doing. So give me 2 minutes. No, probably 5. Give me 5 minutes and I'll be right back. So I'm going to put all of these with the curry chicken. For the I'm gonna use this to do the curry chicken wings, and this one I'm gonna turn into my hot wings. For the hot wings, I'm only going to be using powdered seasoning and a little bit of hot sauce on there to cook it. I know some people probably don't use the hot sauce to season their wings, but I like to do that just because. And my kid's acting out again. Give me 1 second. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and start seasoning both with the powdered seasonings. So first I'm gonna use the total seasoning. So I'm just gonna go in. And I'm not light-handed with the seasoning. Watch here. Look here now, man. This thing don't want to come out of the bottle. So this is gonna be where my salt and all that flavor is coming from. No, I'm not using this one. This has salt in there, I said, right? So I'm gonna use the hot salt for the hot wings. Just pop that open. If you can't eat a lot of salt, I keep saying it in my videos, please don't use as much as I do. Don't salt your food, don't follow me. Since I'm on the hot wings right now, let me just go ahead and paprika. And garlic. I use a lot of garlic powder in my food because I hardly use the fresh garlic. I'm just going to go ahead and move over to this one as well with my garlic. And now for the onion powder. Okay guys, so now I'm going to add the curry powder. Just some of the curry powder to the chicken that I'm going to curry. And the one thing I want you guys to know that I do different with my curry, I don't use oil. Point blank period. If you've seen any of my previous videos that involve me frying anything, you'd realize me mentioning I don't like using oil. I try to refrain from it. Unless I really have to, then I will. But with my curry, I probably used oil the first time I tried cooking curry, and then after that I decided to try it with water, and it worked out perfectly fine. Same way. We have a term of calling it burning your curry when you go start cooking it. I use the water to do that process. I don't use oil, period. So what I'm going to do now is to throw these in to this one right here. I'm going to add some hot sauce to this one right here, and I'll be right back with you guys. Right? I tasted it. I'm not digging the flavor really. It's lacking flavor to me. I'm not really liking that total seasoning for chicken. But I think I'm going to try it on the cabbage and see how it tastes. But for right now, I've decided to go ahead and add some adobo to this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Alright, you guys, here we go. So we have the hot wings marinating right here, and my curry wings are marinating right here. So the hot wings I'm gonna put into the oven, and the curry is gonna be done on top of the stove. Now, normally with curry chicken, you can put some potatoes in there. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I forgot. Some people like putting bell peppers. I don't like the flavor of bell peppers in my curry chicken, so I'm not going to use it. And that's pretty much it for me when I'm making curry. It's not hard to me. I don't make it complicated. I don't do all the extra stuff I don't need to do. And the hot wings are really simple to me as well, because I don't add any other fresh seasonings to it, just powder seasonings, and you have your flavor right there if you do it right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to line my baking sheet. So I'm going to let these sit for 20-25 minutes. I'm going to line the baking sheet, turn my oven on to 420. I do 425 for like 40 to 45 minutes. And then the wings will be ready. For the ones I'm going to do on top of the stove, I think it's probably going to take like 30 to 45 minutes. Rough estimates, really. But yeah, I usually do 425 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm going to go ahead and line my baking sheet, use foil paper, and spray it down with some non-stick spray. And just lay the wings on the sheet and just have them right there waiting. And I'm going to get the pot on the stove for this one. What I'm going to do is add water. A little bit of water, not too much. Just a little bit of water to the pot with some curry powder and let that quote-unquote burn for a little bit. Then I'm going to pour everything into the pot. Alright, so you guys, I have the curry powder with some water in the pot. Bring it to a high boil. Like I said, I don't use oil in my curry. I don't want to. I really don't like to. So in about another minute or so, this should be boiling hard enough. And this is just curry and water. Right? So as it comes to a hard boil, see, it's not too much, just a little bit. Just move that around so I can get all that curry powder dissolved. There we go. That's what we want right there. That hard boil. See that? So I'm going to do now is to put the chicken into the pot while it's going through this process. And I'm going to have you see what that looks like. So give me a second. I'll be right back so you can see what's going to happen. Like I said, oil-free. This is what I call, quote-unquote, burning my curry with my chicken. No oil. So in about another minute, I'm going to stir this again. And then I'm going to add the hot water to it and allow it to finish cooking. You can do it this way if you prefer to use oil for this part. It's entirely up to you. But I just wanted to share with you how I go ahead and prepare my curry chicken or whatever curry meat I'm doing whatsoever. So this is it. Okay guys, so I went ahead and poured in the hot water. And as you can see, it's boiling pretty hot because I have this on high heat. I'm going to leave it there for about probably 20 minutes. No, 15 to 20 minutes. I'm going to check on it to see. I don't want my meat to burn because this high heat is no joke. So this is my chopped cabbage. I made sure to rinse my veggies, you guys. I know everybody don't wash their stuff, but I wash my stuff before I cook. Right? So I have some diced tomatoes. I use half of the tomato. The rest of the carrots that I had, and the remaining half of the onion. And this is just a half of the cabbage. I don't need a whole lot. And I went ahead and put the pot on the stove. I'm going to use the wok for this. And you guys, this is what the chicken, just to give you a quick heads up, or an update I should say, this has been 15 minutes in. This is what it looks like cooking. Smells amazing. I know some people put scotch bonnet pepper in the curry. I love myself a good scotch bonnet pepper in the curry, but everybody can't handle that kind of heat, so I have to be considerate when cooking. Damn it! So I just leave that part out. I'll cut up a fresh scotch bonnet pepper on my plate. Yes, I eat it like that, guys. I'm a little bit crazy like that when it comes to pepper. But here you go. See, catch the local color. When I did I season it, they look kind of white to me, and I never like that. But the color is nice right now. It's that pretty yellow color right there. And here's the wok. Put some oil in there, not too much. It's heating up. I'm gonna saute the tomatoes, carrots, and the onion before I go ahead and put the cabbage in there. So let's get started with that. Cabbage to burn. And you know cabbage produces its own water as well. Yes. This smells so good. Are you seeing this? So now I'm going to add a little bit of water. And that's just going to finish it off for me. Let me turn that back up some. I want you to have a look at the chicken again. So this is going to come to a hard boil. See those nice thick cuts? Very, very deliberate. You ever go to the Chinese restaurant and you get this nice thick chunky cut of like pak choy or bok choy, if you call it bok choy, or the cabbage? Yeah. Rough chops, chop them big, chop them nice and large, guys. It's pretty good. So some cabbage there. Yes. Look at the curry. Yes. Oh Lord, it smells so good. Let me turn this down some to medium heat. We don't want nothing burning right now. Just stir my pot. Make sure nothing is sticking. We don't want nothing burning. And the good thing about chicken wings too, it don't take long to cook either. It's been about 30 minutes since I've been in here cooking. No, probably 40 minutes with the process of everything. And I haven't forgotten about the hot wings. I'm going to show those to you as well. There's still a little bit of red. You see that red right there? So I'm going to just turn this down to medium heat and let this finish cooking at medium heat. Cabbage start hard boiling. Wings. Those will be out in the next 10 minutes. Right. And I already had some white rice cooked yesterday, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. I'm going to heat that up, plate it. I don't want no hot wings. The hot wings are for my husband, really. Even though I love curry, my stepson don't like curry. So you see, when you have a situation like mine, if you have a certain meat where you want to cook, if you have like an ample amount, just split it down the middle, or just take out a small portion and do something real quick to it that you know everybody else will probably eat, and cook something else to yourself. That's all I have to be maneuvering in this kitchen. So I'll be back in the next 10 minutes. I think everything should be ready by then. Ooh. I'll be right back in about 10 minutes. So you guys, I grabbed these out the oven. They had been cooking for about 40 to 45 minutes on 425 degrees Fahrenheit. And how I tested to see that they're ready. If your fork goes through easily, you know your meat is done. And if the juices run clear as well. It is so good. And it's really spicy. So let's get this done. Let me get this plated so you can have a look at the final product.